Compensatory skills are strategies and techniques that allow individuals with visual impairments the ability to access and better understand their world. Compensatory skills that we often see individuals with CVI use include context clues, predictability, memory, auditory cues, tactile cues and exploration, smell, and color coding. You might be thinking, I don't know if my child is using any compensatory skills. But think about the way your child shows you that they enjoy something. Does your child light up to music or to your voice? How do they react when you hold them close? All kids with CVI use compensatory skills to support their understanding of the world around them. Let me give you some more examples of how my daughter uses her compensatory skills. Savannah's learning media completed by her TVI revealed that she uses her auditory sense, followed by her tactile, and then she uses her vision. So for example, when Savannah was just starting to take solids as an infant, I would tell her it was time to eat, giving her that auditory cue. I'd place her in her feeding chair, giving her a tactile cue, and then I'd begin feeding her. The motion of the spoon captured her visual awareness, but it wasn't until the spoon touched her mouth that she would open for food. These are not visual skills that supported her understanding of this routine, but instead she relied on auditory and tactile cues. Mealtime looks different now, but Savannah still uses her compensatory skills to understand this routine. She can smell the food cooking in the kitchen. She can hear us chopping her food into manageable pieces, and she becomes more vocal. And the time of the day, the predictability, and the environment, the context, support this routine. Once she is transferred to her Riften activity chair and a bib is placed, she immediately starts salivating and becomes very impatient. She knows it's time to eat. One of Savannah's favorite toys is her orange cat piano. She knows that when she is in her stander, she will be offered a choice of her cat piano, relying on predictability, and another favorite toy, such as her green turtle. She often chooses her cat piano, relying on the color orange, using color coding to better understand her choices. The cat piano has a button to change songs on the upper left side of the piano. Savannah has memorized the location of this button and will push it until she finds her favorite song, again, using a combination of her tactile and her auditory skills. Savannah highly benefits from routines, as most of us do. One of her favorite routines is her nightly bath time routine. She demonstrates readiness in several ways by using a combination of compensatory skills, including memory, context, predictability, and auditory cues. She uses predictability to know that after her dinner routine, she will have a bath. She also uses predictability as I carry her upstairs and get her prepared for her bath. She can hear the water running, an auditory cue, and demonstrates anticipation through smiles and vocalizations. She uses memory to know that once her body is washed and rinsed, bath time is ending. She also benefits from the sound of the tub draining. Context supports this routine in the sense that we are in our home and we use the same bathroom and the same bath chair. I have always known that Savannah knows that I'm her mom, even though there's really a rare occasion that she looks into my eyes. How do I know this? She lights up to my voice. She's comforted by my touch, and she uses context to know that I am with her in various places. She knows who I am in our home, but she alerts to my voice and predicts that I will be the one picking her up from school. She is using compensatory skills to know her surroundings. All the different strategies that Savannah uses support her understanding. They show how interconnected compensatory skills are and how someone might use multiple strategies at once. Savannah has shown us that she's a multisensory learner. When we realized that using vision was hard for her, we thought creatively about ways to support her and ultimately decided that her use of non-visual skills is not less than. It is important to keep in mind that compensatory skills help your child with CVI without taking away from their visual development. My advice to every parent is this: it's not about how your child learns, but that they have the opportunity to learn. Embracing different senses like hearing and touch only strengthens their learning through compensatory access. Learn more about CVI at cvinow.org and learn more about developmental and epileptic encephalopathies at deepconnections.net.